Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good morning from anywhere you're watching, and good afternoon from anywhere you're watching. So this is CEO's Corner with TIA, and we are live here right now, and I believe we have a lot to discuss also tonight. This is another episode. This is episode 4, and right here we are doing this with CEO.C Stylist. So yeah, get prepared. Invite your friends now. So make sure if you're joining now by 8 p.m. will be commencing. So make sure you share right now. So share, just click on the share button so we can kickstart. Okay, so it's 8 already. Okay, so it's 8 already. Okay. So come in and make sure you like and you share. Just register yourself in wherever you're watching from. Register yourself in so we can have you in. So just drop your favorite emoji in the comment section so we can get you registered in so we can kickstart. This series is gonna be TIA once again. This is me signing in you guys as we will be going through another phase with another CEO. This is the episode 4 of CEO's Corner with TIA, and this time around It's another new business, another new line of business we are bringing in. And I believe our guest is prepared to also share a lot of things, a lot of insights with us. So rush in and just drop in your favorite emoji in the comment section so we can get you registered and then we can, in case when we want to start sharing the item 7, it can actually reach your end. So while waiting for others and what's it called, the CEO to come in, okay, so I just need to send something so we can. If you are just joining, like I said, drop in your comments and make sure you're sharing. Share to your friends, your colleagues, enemies, anyhow you want to put it, your family. Let them join right now. So make sure you share. Just click on the share button and register yourself in with your favorite comments or your favorite emoji. Let's drop your favorite emoji so we can get you registered in while we wait for the CEO to come on board so we can start. So drop in your favorite emoji. Thank you, and make sure you share. Click on the share button so we can get you registered in. So when we are sharing the goodies. So once again, this is CEO's Corner with TIA, and this is the episode 4. So while waiting for a CEO, I always brush you guys through some little things about business and before we even start going deeper, let me just share this that you guys, are you all aware that, let me say, I think Oyo State and Lagos and some other states like that, they've postponed their tax returns, you filing your returns. I think everybody has postponed to 30th of this month. So if you are here to file your tax, and this time around, it's not like I'm not working, I'm a student. No, filing of tax is for everyone, and failure to do that, there is a penalty. And starting from all these days, which is I think 30th of this month, there comes a penalty fee of 100,000 or thereabout. So if you've always been following this CEO's Corner since inception till now, I believe you know that I don't joke with when it comes to compliance. So every one of you, if you are here to do that, make sure you file your tax. You can go to any tax offices around you, or you can do that online. I did mine online, so you can do yours also online. Be it a business owner, be it an employee, that is, you have someone that employed you, be it a business owner, anyhow you want to put it, make sure you file your tax before 30th of this month. Filing your tax is very important. So I'm sharing this information, let me call it announcement to every one of you. If you are here to file your tax, make sure you do that before that month. make sure to do that. Don't say, oh, government is not doing anything for you. Still yet, you need to do your part. So make sure you do that. And I can't wait to hear you tell him. In case you're having difficulty, you can always, who should you reach out to? Because if I say you should reach out to me on message, just make sure you drop something on comment. Just drop tags on comment so that I can actually, try to send the team to reach out to you. Then we can see how to help you in filing your tax. Filing of tax is for everyone. It's for everyone. I'm so sure about your state. Your state postponed theirs from 15th now 30th of March. So it is compulsory for you to file your tax. So let's quickly talk about a few things before our CEO our guest comes in. So we are all familiar with something, but there are some things you need to know when dealing with a prospect. There are things you need to know when you're dealing with a prospect. The first thing that you need to know when dealing with a prospect is, I know many of you might be thinking, this handshaking of a thing. Is there a process to this handshaking? Everybody are familiar that when you want to shake hands, you shake hands. So when you're dealing with a prospect, the first thing you need to know, the first one is handshaking is very crucial in sales sources. Yeah. If you've been dealing with sales, like huge sales, handshaking is very important. It's just like a symbol of a closed deal. Like when you hear the handshake, it means success. So it's very important when you're dealing with prospect. But this is actually for advanced people, like people dealing with huge businesses that deals with contracts and so on. So the second thing is touching some public parts of the world, like elbow to your fingers to call the attention of a prospect. It creates a likable feelings from the prospect. Yes. I'm talking about the touching parts, the physical parts now regarding, when dealing with a prospect, when it comes to selling. And I believe there's no how you want to do it in this life. Selling is very important. No matter what you are doing, selling it, even if you're an employee and they employ you, if you are selling in that business, it gives it, oh, welcome everyone. So as you're coming in, just drop comments in the comment section. Thank you, Eunice or Day. Thank you so much. Registered in. So just drop your favorite emoji in the comment section so we can get you registered in. So when we are sharing our food, the item 7, you can get yours by that time. So as I was saying, handshaking is very important. Thank you for sending that so that you can grab that. So the second thing is touching. Touching is so crucial also. There are ways where you are speaking with someone and you actually want to call their attention. So when you do like this, your elbow down to your fingers, like, this, you are trying to call the person's attention. It's very important also. So your business cards, many of you are doing business, you don't have a business card. So wrong. You don't have a business. So if they ask you for your number, what will you do? You start writing on a sheet of paper. That's so bad. So your business card should be as, as it's actually as important as your personality. So your business card is important and you produce it in high quality. Sometimes when I receive some business cards and I feel like I still have some business cards today while I was going through my, card holder or my card pouch, and I saw one business card I collected the day I traveled to a particular state in this country. I won't mention that state. So this person gave me this business card. No one believe this business card is still with me intact. Some of you, we can't keep your business card for 1 month. If we pick that business card back, we won't even recognize it, whether it's a business card or it's another thing. So, EA, thank you so much. Welcome on board. So, we don't know whether that business card is. So, it is important. And my EA, Emmanuel Akonji, is actually a very good designer. You can always reach out to him. He has commented now, Emmanuel Akonji. Reach out to him. He can help you get a quality. He does quality printing because he knows he has been with the firm for so long. So, he knows we deal with quality. So you can reach out to him, can help you make a very good design of your business card and give you a very quality printing. It helps your business card says a lot. Someone is reaching out to you and say, oh, so name, I actually want to, how can I reach you? You're not writing, some of you are not old pen. You're not writing inside one A4 paper or a rough sheet. And if you are giving that kind of a thing to me, forget it. I won't even look for it. It's gone. Because how would I be looking for paper, sheet of paper? But when I have a business card, it shows this quality. It shows this. Even don't say, oh, you're a startup. I know, fine. Most of our audiences are startup. But still, don't say you're a startup. There are some things you need to do. If it will take you time. See, I used to tell people, I say, when you want to start a business, don't just jump into social media. No. Jump into some internal thing. Start with quality. It's important. It's important. Start with quality. It's very important and crucial. So please, those of you joining, please kindly click on the share button so others can know we're live. So click on the share button so others can know we're live. So, like I was saying, it is very important. It is so crucial. So your business card should be as stiff and should be produced in high quality. My EA is here to help you to attend to that in case your own is somehow. You understand? So use high quality paper with glossy sticks. Yes. I don't want to show you one business card here so that you won't say that I'm trying to advertise here. No, nobody pay me for advertisement. But my EA, I'm so sure about him. That's why I'm saying it. Nobody pay me for advertisement. So, but I'm so sure about, when you are sure about some people, you will know. I believe you will see most of our designs, they're actually quality designs. So, with that, you should know that what we deliver is actually quality. So, that is one of those things. It's not that we are showing a live and, we are using one candle light. So, it's part of it. So your business card is very important. Then also work on your appearances, accessories, a lot of things, your skin. Some of you will feel nobody is watching you and you're a business owner. Sometimes if I want to, let me be sincere, let me use myself as an example, like a prospect. If I actually want to patronize you and we are meeting for the first time, one thing that will actually that will catch my attention is your appearances. What accessory are you putting on? Not that, don't say you are a startup, you are now putting on anything. No, no, no. Like, not everything requires money. Not everything is big, is huge money like that. Dressing is very important. Your appearances, invest in your appearance, invest in your accessories, like, have a nice haircut, look sharp. You get a point. Look sharp. Use a very good accessories. Use deodorant. I think perfume is not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's actually still we have you can smell nice cheaply, but still yet you are smelling nice. Let me repeat, you can smell nice cheaply, but still yet you are smelling nice. It's two different things. But you now not you smelling like don't let me use one foul word, but you not smelling nice is actually not too good. Nobody there is no offense for smelling cheap. Let me use it that way. There's no offense for smelling cheap. Cheap in terms of nobody will ask you how much did you buy the perfume? Yes. So far you are smelling nice. Everybody will actually want to hug you. Some people you can't hug them. Even handshake, you are scared because you feel like what kind of odor is this? You're a business owner. Build your brand. Your brand starts from you yourself. Before you tell me what you are doing, I need to check you. I need to look at you first. Some people are funny. They will tell you, "Oh, I'm a barber," and you see their hair. You feel like it's started. Are you sure you're a barber? Some people will tell you, I sell perfume, and they themselves, they are not smelling nice. Only one Elizabeth cited, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for always supporting this brand from day one. So let me continue. So the other fingernails is also important. You can see my fingernails. You see my fingernails. Some of you, okay, let's forget, oh, you don't have money to buy perf. Let's forget you don't have money to buy things. But what about your fingernails? Some of your fingernails is so dirty. I feel like, are you an adult? So investing in your appearances is so it can even call a lot of attention. It can call a lot of things to you. When you smell nice and people are like, wow, who is this person smelling nice? Oh, what do you do? They say what do you do, they already trust you. Those things build trust. Okay. Okay, our guest is here. So I'm gonna bring her on board. Uh, see? Okay, request. Please can you send a request, ma? Miss Lemon. Please can you send a request so I can bring you on board? So as I was saying, our guest is I think she's on board here. So can you send a request so that I can bring you on board? Because I can't find you here. I'm trying to look for you here. So the way we did yesterday, just send a request so I can actually just add you up straight up. Then we can commence. So you see our guest is here, so I need to quickly round up my own part so that I can bring her in straight up. So as I was saying, your fingernails is so important. How is it? Some people you check them and you see dirt underneath their finger. Ladies, you guys, you know, add add something. Don't say you sell something and you don't want to look. You're not looking somehow. No, nobody is going to owe you or sue you for looking cheap. Let me use the word for looking cheap. That let me put it that way. Nobody will owe you. Nobody will sue you. I think my perfume vendor is here. I don't see her like, so it shows probably she's saying, Mr. Isaiah, I'm here. Oh, yeah, it's all right. But I won't mention your name because it's not paid for advert. So let's continue then. Okay, our guest is here. I'm trying to inform her to oh so let's the next one before our guest will come on. But I told you your fingernail is so important and so on, your clothing, smell nice, have a good haircut, ladies, your lips must not be too dry. Some ladies they're having broken lips, like broken lips. It's broken thing. I mean, I've not seen broken lips. So as a lady, you're having broken lips. When guys they're investing in their lips. Have you not seen guys that are having a very good lips? So ladies, apply this your glossy, what's it called, to your lips and look nice, look sharp. So even when you want to tell someone that this is what you are selling, not that you are selling perfume and you yourself you are not smelling nice. You get a point. You are smelling perfume, you are smelling another thing. You're not even smelling the perfume. Thank God we have spray. We have 48 hours spray. We have 24 hours spray. Thank God my vendor is here. There was a she gave me one recommendation one time like that, like 48 hours, and it's actually working. Even if you can't get that, that's something. Let's say you don't want to use roll on. Roll on is internal, but still yet that one you're smelling to yourself. But still yet you can get one spray. It's not much. I think there's 3,000 naira one. So just smell good and look good. Invest in that thing. It helps you to secure a very good prospect and it helps your selling. Then work on your vocabulary and tune your voice. Yes, as a lady, stop talking masculine. Yes, as a lady, stop talking masculine. You know what I mean by that? So you're speaking and it's like, who is this? Who is this masculine in our midst? It shouldn't be. So tune your voice, make it tush a little bit. I'm not saying too tush, but still yet, make it tush, tune your voice. Then also the colors of as a guy here, you work in real estate, you work as a salesperson in the real estate and so on. Your suit color also is very important, and your socks, your shoe, they are very important. They are very important. Like I said, some things are it's not necessary you actually go for something too expensive. Start with low budget. But if you have the money, just go for something quality at once. Then with that you are good to go. So those are the things. Then let me quickly rush through this also. I just need to write some things to discuss with you guys. I said at the beginning, I said those of you that are yet to file your tax. I don't want to see anybody here that you've been following us and you've not yet filed your tax. Make sure to file your tax before 30th. Or your state is 30th. I think Lagos too is 30th or thereabout. So make sure you file your tax also, every one of you. As a business owner, is very important because you never can tell. A contract can be knocking on your door and you feel like, oh, this contract is knocking on my door and probably it's just one little thing that will just get you off. So I don't want that for you. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. So the question you need to ask yourself as a salesman, thank God we have an experienced guest here and she's going to put you guys through some things. So the first one is, what do I sell? Second one is, who are my customer? Or who is my customer? Then you want to put it. Who are my customers? Why does my customer buy? Then where is my prospect? You need to know where your prospect is. Because of time, I can't explain. Don't worry. I personally will come on this live one day and it will be a round table talk. And we'll just share some things and things are actually helping so that you too you can give it a try. So when does my customer buy? Why doesn't my customer buy? Who is my competitor? Who are my non-customers? You need to understand that. Who are your non-customers? You are selling air, you should know who are not your customer. Even let me tell you one thing, I wanted to say something, but I was like, are you sure they are not your customer? You're selling air accessories and so on like that. You now feel men are not your customers. Okay, those ladies buying from you, men, I'm not saying men, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them, at least I'm so sure they are guys, surprise many of them with those things like the woman hair and so on like that. So who told you they are not your customer? Men are your customer. Reach out to them and yeah, no, you can actually get it for your girl and so on like that. And with that, they're your prospects. So who are my non-customers? You need to know your non-customers. Let me use someone selling hair now or hair accessories. You can say grammars are not your customers. You can say that. So how to get new customers? Let me quickly rush through. Yeah. The first one is reach out to your customers and request from, how to get, just request for 2 to 3 people. One thing I do, and it has been working for me. Firstly, when you build yourself, you build yourself. After that, you build your brand. The next thing is now your brand works every other thing. They do if you actually want to build your brand, one of the things you do is that you run ads. As you are running ads, you are paying. But when your brand has built itself, the brand will speak for itself. And when the brand speaks for itself, you don't need to pay anything. You just start getting messages. Oh, someone sent me your number, someone did this, someone did that. That's how you grow. Seriously, it works that way. And those things are free of charge. There is nothing so sweet like a referral. But you need to build some things, some levels. There are so many things you need to build to get to that period. So, like I said, you need to reach out to your request for 2 to 3. So how do you do that? After building yourself, building your brand, then your brand building for you in terms of reach out to your customers and let them know, they can actually help you push the brand, send them your flyer and tell them you appreciate. Even though some of them they don't need your flyer, they will just tell others, oh, I have a friend that did this for me, and I think he's actually very good in what he does. And with that, you are good to go. So that's it. So the next one is do cold calling. Send bulk SMS. Let your customers be like your friend, like the way you reach out to them, follow up on them, text, also on all sorts of things like that. Send a message, follow up on them, reach out to them, all those things like that. Yeah. So that's cold calling. Cold calling is reaching out to a new person, someone you're not speaking to before, not speak your phone, call the person. I think there was a time we did the live section and I explained to you cold calling everything. When you're talking to a stranger, but the first thing, your first statement determines if that conversation will proceed. And that is it. How do you communicate? Hello, you don't start saying stories. Your first statement, so you need to work on your first statement. It's part of branding also. Your first statement is very important. So now, 4 habits you can use in the first meeting with a prospect. The first one is gratitude. Appreciate the prospect. Second one is building expectancy. Third one is reversal, and the last one is problem. So, if any of these things I've discussed with you from beginning, anyone you are picking, just drop it in the comment section. Just drop yours. The one you're having difficulty with, or the one that you feel is so important to you. You can put perfume. I won't say probably you're not smelling nice. Just put anything. Let's see. Put anything so we can. So, okay. And I think I've explained those things. So with that, though we still have a lot to discuss. We have 5 errors to avoid when closing the sale. Some of you argue. You argue a lot. Instead of you want to close sale, you argue. The customers are right. You need to let them know that they are right, number one. Fine, we don't always accept that customers are always right, but that's the truth. You want to collect their money. So avoid arguments. Stop arguing with them. Accept first. You need to accept people's opinion first before bringing up your own opinion. So accept their own first, then come with your own. You get a point. If you don't get it, forget about it. Then expressing personal opinions, avoid it. They don't need your personal opinions. There are errors when you want to close a sale. They don't need your personal opinions. It's not important to them. So avoid those things. The next one is avoid overselling. Yes. Then there's this thing that many people used to do. You are running you did an ad, you ran an ad probably on TikTok or Instagram, and running that ads. So let's say you run an ad and probably on Instagram or TikTok or thereabouts, and you observed you did not see anything, like no results. The next time you are not doing again, you are still running, you are pushing more. You need to change your strategy. Yes, you need to change your strategy. It's very important. You can't say, oh, you did one. Many of you will try something instead of you to check. There are some things you need to check. Like, is this thing working before you even push forward? Check. Don't waste money on things. And let me tell you one thing: before that art you want to do, before you put in the whole lot of money, test with little first. That's what you need to do. Yes. Let's say your budget for an art is like 50,000 naira. You can test run with 5,000 naira first. Check the results. Then after that, push all. So let's say you want to run ads on, you budgeted 100,000 for all your ads, like Instagram and TikTok, for example. You push on both. You can push like probably 5,000 naira on both or 10,000 naira on both. So then with that, you'll be able to know, oh, with the results you will get from both, you'll be able to know, oh, should I run this first one or run the second one? So with that, you know that, oh, this is working, this is not working. So next time, you know where to push in your money. You can't just put in all in something you're not sure about. You can't put in all in something. So that's one of the things you need to do. Many of you don't run testing. Even before you push a brand out, first of all, run testing. Like run a pilot testing. Run a pilot testing. It's very important. Don't be eager or rush to put something out. Let's use cinemas, for example. You will observe that when they want to bring in movies to cinemas, the first thing they do is what? When they push. It's not that they can't push that video, that movie immediately, no. But you know, some things need to take time. Don't rush, don't push. Don't say you have the idea today, you must push that brand out today. No. Take your time. Run it through some people, run a testing, try and reach out to some people and try to let them hear first, hear a feedback. See, if you don't hear feedbacks, don't push. If not, go back. If there a feedback, don't push. Then if not, you go back. That's the best thing. You can't just push everything. An idea comes in, it means automatically it's going to work out. I know many of you will say, oh, you got it from the spirit, but still yet, it's still human being I will buy. So you test run with human being, test run with them before pushing out. Before pushing out. So you test run with them before pushing out. So that is very important. So all these things are so important, and many of us we just get it off. We feel like it's not necessary, it's not important. But truth be told, they are very important. They are crucial for you as a business owner. Don't be too eager to push yourself out. When you have that idea, before even registering, before pushing social media, our guys here, okay, Shola Tony Mary, CMO, thank you so much. Cited, Alunga Kade, cited, Victor Wolabi, cited. Okay, cited. So as I was saying, don't be too eager. You should. Don't be too eager. Don't be too eager to push. Don't be too eager to push out like that. Thank God our CEO will actually explain a lot to you. She will tell you how she started. She will tell you the things, the pros and cons, like so many things. It's don't let anybody deceive you. There is nothing so easy. So if you think entrepreneurship is easy, it's a lie. You're telling lies. Those things are lies. Entrepreneurship is not easy. Maura. So entrepreneurship is not easy. It's hard. That's it. If they are telling you, go into business, quit your job, go and start a business, the person doesn't like you. The person doesn't like you. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So that's why we are bringing in startups that have actually grown to some extent so that they can actually share their insights. It's hard. Nobody would. They wouldn't. They see. You'll be deceived. You'll be deceived if someone just wake up and just tell you, don't worry, just go there. It's everything is rosy. Is a lie. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. So it's actually not rosy there. Entrepreneurship is very hard. It's very hard because don't forget, you'll be the marketer, you'll be the advertiser, you will be the CEO. Some of you are even using CEO. You don't even know what CEO is all about. You are the only one. You are the only employee. Still yet, you are using CEO. You don't know what chief executive officer. You are just your own manager. So still yet, you are your graphic designer. You are your video editor, you are your content creator, and so on like that. So it's actually hard. Let's be sincere with ourselves. It's hard. It's hard. So the best thing is take your time, make sure you are so sure. I know everything is a risk, but you take calculated risk. So make sure you are so sure of what you want to do. Be so sure of what you want to do before be so sure of what you want to do. Yeah, be so sure of what you want to do before proceeding. So before even pushing out, there was a time I was actually speaking with someone, and the person told me, okay, she did not even tell me. She has been pushing this brand, like she has been pushing to everywhere. So I was like, hello, have you even registered this your firm that you are pushing? She said no. What's your plan for this? She said that's what she wants to do for life. And you have been pushing a name that you're not so sure you own it. And that's one thing. So if they sue you now, they will say, yeah, they sue that is your name. And that's why you see so many people fighting for a name they are not so sure is theirs because it's not yours. So when you now commence that you now feel like you want to register and you've been pushing that brand, you've already created close to 1,000 videos. You've created a personal Instagram account for it, a business account, everything, and so on like that. But who that won't help? If you wake up and you want to do your registration, your CS registration one day, and you are being told that name has been picked, what will you do? Will you start crying? So what will you do? So if I know you as let's say Goodies Enterprises or Limited, I know you as that, and later you are not telling me you are not Gudo. It doesn't, it calls for questioning because I won't trust you. I'll feel like I don't understand. So you don't know before pushing a brand to us. So those things are very important. They are very important, very important. So make sure to try as much as possible to follow all these procedures, follow all these things. It helps you. It helps you as a startup. It helps you as a business owner. Fine. We know things out there is actually hard, but still yet, you yourself, when you put some things in plan and don't rush with that, with time, it will surely come out fine. Because one thing is that some people will watch you, your real what's it called? Your real clients, your real customers, like your huge customers, they won't come immediately. They are watching. They will watch you for some time before they come on board. So don't think you are starting today and you want to make that billions today. It's a lie. And you will cry sometimes. You will cry sometimes. I thought, fine, Nigeria is actually a good place to run business. But there's one of my business I cried one day. Like it's not that tears. So some tears came out. It's hard out there. And if you don't understand the Nigerian system, you will just create that business and you get frustrated. I got frustrated to almost rush in back. But when you know what's pushing you, you know your vision, you know your mission, and you're not rushing, you can't. That's why I said, don't leave that job you are doing. Don't leave that job paying you salary. You don't know what's so sweet than collecting salary. If you start paying salary, you will run away. Because all your brain, all you'll be thinking about is people you want to pay. So you can see how business are. So that's why you need to be careful, take your time, and other things will just follow. Other things will surely follow. So, like I said, follow those steps, follow those procedures. Then let me just say this: assuming authority that you don't, okay, assume authority that you don't have. That is, never make a promise you can't control or not in your power or authority. I've made that kind of mistake in my life, and I don't think I will ever repeat it again. Don't make, don't put yourself, don't assume authority that you don't have. If you know you are an athlete, let it be so obvious that you're an athlete. If you know you can't fulfill a promise, don't do that. If you know fulfilling a promise is not fully in your care, don't don't do that. That thing is costly. So that's why you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You need to be extra careful, even extra careful. You need to be extra careful. You need to be extra careful. So, like I said, all these things are very important. Don't assume a positions you don't. Some of you, you know that the business you're running an e-commerce. You know, nowadays we now have a social commerce. That's what we are doing. But many of you will call it e-commerce. It's not e-commerce. E-commerce are always Jumia and so on like that. You know, it's on websites, but your own is on social media now. So it's social commerce. We call it social commerce. And all these social commerce are now taking up e-commerce. Do you know that? Though there are some risk involved now, but consumers don't know there are so many risks involved in that thing. If you buy anything on Jumia now, you can actually report. But if you buy something from a WhatsApp person, you might not see the person again. You can get scammed. You get a point. So you can get scammed. So you running a social commerce, you know, you don't have the full authority. So don't claim something. Some of you, you are not the that calling yourself CEO because you are selling something that you are buying from another person. You have a vendor. So if that your vendor now fuck up, you will not be crying because I will not feel like, Shebi, you told me you are the owner, you are the one directing. So those things are very important and crucial. Do not assume an authority that you don't have. Do not assume that. It's very important because you don't have that authority, you don't have that power to do a lot of things. So why will you now be claiming those things? So be careful, follow those steps, and other things they will surely follow. Just put your mind at rest. Put your mind at rest. We are so sorry. Our guest is. So I want to bring her on board now so we can. So I believe I've shared, these things. And if you just follow all these things, it's going to work. I know there are so many obstacles, but you yourself don't build obstacles yourself. When you are not being sincere, it's an obstacle on its own. When you are not being sincere, there are some of my let me use the word friend now. I can never refer again in my life. I can never refer them in my life. Yes, they fucked up. That's it. So there are some people like that. They are not being sincere. They are not sincere, and some of them will not even be remorseful. That's one thing. They will not be remorseful. They're doing something, and it's so funny, sha, and you feel like but still, that's just life. So some people are like that, and still they will now come and be begging that please help me repost. Repost what? The last time I gave you a job, you did not pick my call again. You did not respond to my messages, and you're expecting me to still refer you. It's not possible. So all those things too count. So those are obstacles that you personally can create yourself. Lack of sincerity, negative expectations. Some of you will start business now. It's so funny when I meet people and they tell me, okay, this is my all those your what's it called? What will I put it? Thank you, TMO. Integrity is key. Yeah. All those your how did I used to put it? That your there's this word that you always use for it, like your expectations. Like okay, for example, let me put it in layman words. You feel like you are starting a business today, and you will now think, oh, this business I'm starting today, I feel in the next 1 year, I should have buy a car, I should have owned this. Hello, if it's that easy, then millions of people would have done. I mean, I've been in business for decades, so I know what I'm saying. So if it's that easy, then many people should have been using close to 4 cars now. So it's not easy. So your expectations, cut it. Just know that the only expectation the only thing your focus in that business should be, you want to build this business to so thing, to what billions, to what millions. That should be yours. That should be yours. Not you saying you want to make millions from a business that you started with thousands. It's so funny, yeah. So, like I said, negative expectations can actually affect you. It can, affect a lot of things. So, let me just give you these few things to close with, but that will be after. Few things to close with after. So, like we said, we are always having, don't forget, one thing about CEO's Corner is that we're always having a gift for participants. So, you might be the lucky winner today. And I won't tell you the secret of our CEO. Thank you, Alongeka. They cited patience in business is virtue. Yes, patience in business is virtue, and that is it. That is so important. So if you've gotten few things tonight, just drop it in the comment section so I can pick randomly, and probably you have another thing I didn't touch that you feel it's necessary. Just drop it. And like I said, your DP matters. If you are doing business here, and I'm saying your DP, you know what I mean by DP now, your profile picture, and I was like, what's this? It's important. Spend money. Go to what's it called? Go to IQ photos. Go to meet photographers and let them snap you. Use a correct DP. You can see my guy here at TMO. You can see our profile picture. You see that this person a business person. If you see Alongeka, you know that this guy this guy is into printing and so on like that. So, those things are important too. They are very important. If you see Manuel Akonji, you know that when you see the shirts, what he's putting on, you know that this guy in a creative maestro. This guy should be someone that is doing designing. So same thing. If you see my own profile picture, what should come to your mind? I don't know. But I think some people are telling me that my profile picture, what's coming to their mind is Bishop. Moreover, I'm not a pastor. I've never wished to be a pastor. So it's just, I just feel like I just like that, it looks English, it looks native, not with tie and so on like that. So me, I'm just like that. So what will come to people's mind when they see you? What comes to people's mind when they see your profile picture, when they see your social media? What comes to their mind? So those things are very important. You need to work on that. If I should start scrolling and start checking everybody, even is already okay. So don't allow people to question what you are doing. Let them be able to know what you are doing, even while seeing your what's it called? While checking your profile. They should be able to know. They should be able to know what you do. I don't like Bishop. I'm not Bishop. So what comes to your mind? Okay, let's be sincere now. Let's quickly run through something. What comes to your mind when you see some people's profile picture? Be sincere. There are some people that when you see their profile picture, till date, I can't remember the last time I used my personal picture on my WhatsApp profile. I can't remember. I can't picture. I think some people are here, they can testify. If you can testify to that, you can just, if you've known me for years and you've known me for more than like close to a decade, kindly please just comment so that people can be social, they can attest to that. I've never, it's not about I'm saying people putting brand. I'm not saying you should not put your picture. I'm not saying that. But me personally, I've been pushing my brand for years. So you won't see me put my picture because is it my picture? The reason why you are sending a message to me. That's why I don't really gist on my phone like that, my WhatsApp like that. You messaging me, is it because of my picture? Is that why you are messaging me? Thank you, Alobeka, you can testify. You can see people are testifying. So is it because of my picture? Is that why you are messaging? I'm not a photographer now. I'm not like creative maestro. So why are you messaging me? So my picture has been there for long. Even on my birthday, I don't change my picture. I don't change my picture, it's there. That's my DP. My DP is my brand, and that's it. Because the reason why I created that WhatsApp is for that. Oh, our guest is here, our guest is here, our guest is here. Okay. So, like I said, before I bring, some people will use anime as DP. Yes, so they will use anime as DP, and that's it. And that's it. So, CEO Dossi, welcome on board. You can see our guest now. If you see our DP, what will come to your mind? You know that this person, she's into air, she's into air products and so on like that. So, what comes to your mind? You can still drop it in the comment section. That means that Google has been your DP, sir. Yes, that's it. For years, it has never changed. For years, it has been my brand because that's what's paying me. So what else? So Ms. Okas, now you can request to join so I can just bring you on board. The way we did the testing yesterday, so I can bring you on board. She's a busy person, she's a very busy person. So that's why we understand how things are. But don't worry, if you stay till the end, you know it's actually worth it. You will surely, and don't forget, you can go meet, I don't know, but something, possibly, you can go meet something. So, you can go with something possibly. So, what comes to your mind? We are still on that discussion while our guest comes in. So, what comes to your mind when you see people's logo? It's important. Tell me, can you share your experiences? Someone said some people put anime, share your experiences with people's profile picture, with people's DP. What comes to your mind when you see their DP, their profile picture? What comes to your mind? Let me see. Just drop it in the comment section. Let's have you. Don't say you're a photographer and you're using a blurry picture. Those things are very important and crucial. Yeah, very important and crucial. So, what comes to your mind when you see, okay, bring them on camera. What comes to your mind when you see? So, let's have your own thoughts about that. What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? Let's have your thoughts. What comes to your mind when you see people? Some people will use anime. Probably they are animator. How do you put it? So yeah, what comes to your mind? We are still on it. What comes to your mind? What can you say? What can you say when people's profile picture? What can you say? Me now, I will never. I don't think I can ever change that my deep. I cannot change it. If I want to be using a personal WhatsApp, probably I will now put my picture. I will now go and that one. I will now write it there. That one is. Well, it's business. You will reach out to me. You don't reach out to me and start. I'm not saying you shouldn't check up on me, but you don't reach out to me and start telling me some things I don't need to hear. Mm-mm. It's straight to business. If it's not anything that is on my profile, what are you reaching out to me on? You want to dash me? You want to give me a contract? You want to dash us money? You want to reach out for consultation? You want to discuss about tech firm? You want to discuss about tech? Those are what I love to hear. So, what comes to your mind? Lemodokas, you need to request. You need to request so I can, the way we did it yesterday, so I can just bring you on board. Okay, Alonge Clarity, people's DP gave me the first impression. That is it. That is it. That is it. It's very important. It's very important. Even on their DP, some people will tell you a graphic designer and they design a post on their status. Oh, thank you. Accept. Add. Yes, yes. Our guest is